This recipe is almost 50 years old. It was a hit in the 70s and 80s. Hit the like button already, then leave your comments on this recipe. Into a large bowl, start by adding 6 cups of sifted wheat flour. I'm using a 200 milliliter cup. Next, add 1 teaspoon of salt and 3 cups of water. Make sure to add them gradually. Now, using a spoon, mix all the ingredients very well until combined. When that happens, sprinkle some flour on a table and transfer the dough that's in the bowl to this floured surface. Now add another 1.5 cups of wheat flour gradually, and keep kneading to incorporate this flour into the dough. This is the right consistency, a smooth and uniform dough. Once you've done that, put the dough back in the bowl. Cover with plastic wrap and let it rest for 10 minutes. After this indicated time, put the dough back on the table and split it in half. Get one of the halves and roll it up into a log shape, just like I did. Now split this dough into 8 equal-sized pieces. Finally, round each piece into a ball and set aside. Repeat this process with the other half of the dough. Next, into a medium glass baking dish, add 1 cup of melted unsalted butter or margarine. Once you've done that, place the dough balls one by one in the butter and flatten them just like I'm doing. Now, cover the baking dish with plastic wrap and let the pieces of dough rest for at least 1 hour. Meanwhile, to make the filling, into a large bowl add some chopped chives to taste. Also add a drizzle of olive oil and mix very well. Then add 8 boiled eggs chopped into dices and mix again. To season it, add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a generous pinch of black pepper. Mix again until the spices incorporate into the mixture and set aside. Once the dough has rested in the butter, get 1 piece of dough, put it on the table, and stretch it by hand until very thin. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Once you've done that, get 2 tablespoons of the filling we've made and place it on the dough. Then fold the tip of the dough, covering the filling. Next, fold the edges, and finally, roll up the dough just like I'm doing into a bread roll shape. Repeat this process until you've used up all pieces of dough and all the filling. Now transfer all the bread rolls to a baking sheet lined with a sheet of parchment paper. Bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 40 minutes. Baking time may vary depending on the power of your oven. That recipe is ready. You may now get one and enjoy it. I really hope you like this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and we'll continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.